Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. This is your girl, Nikki Nicole, coming to you live from New York City. I'm super excited to be here. And welcome to the Living My Blessed Life Manifestation Journal. I am your host, Nikki, and I'm going to walk you through how to actually use this journal that you signed up when you saw my advertisement. So, first things first, I want to thank you so much for showing interest in getting this journey and getting this journal. And I would like to definitely walk you through step by step on how to use this. This training is designed for you to get the most out of this journal. So we're going to do a step-by-step guide on how to use this journal to start your new path towards manifesting a better life you deserve. A little bit about me. Again, my name is Nikki Nicole. I am self-employed since 2008 when the last recession hit, nearly right when I got my college degree, the economy crashed. So you can imagine graduating college and can't use your college degree because the economy is shutting down. Never worked a 9-to-5 job in my life, not by choice, because that was the circumstances that was thrown in front of me. I am a mom of 2 boys. Both of them are teenagers, and both of them are in high school as of now. I created the Living My Blessed Life journal mainly for myself because I was dealing with a divorce after being married for 13 years. And it was a way for me to kind of get out of a dark place. I needed to change my reality. So I created the journal so I can focus my mind on what I wanted and not my current situation. And I used it to create a future I prefer to have that will make me happy. And by me getting myself out of that very dark place, I decided to offer it to the public to help other people that might be stuck or feel like, life isn't what it's cracked up to be, or they aren't where they really want to be, or they haven't achieved, the status that they wanted, so basically feeling like there is something missing in their lives. And that's probably what drew you to getting the manifestation journal. So first thing first is clarity is power. One of the first characteristics of a high achiever is their unusual clarity of purpose, mission, vision, and objective. One of the 4 techniques to clarify what you want is 1, identifying irritation and toleration. What are you irritated by? What are you tolerating? Are there things in your life that you're tolerating by necessity to impress somebody, to keep somebody happy? Are you irritated by things and you only put up with it because, you don't want to make anybody else angry, or you feel like you have to be? So I think that's one of the things we definitely touch on in our more advanced programs. We do deep dive into that process. The second technique is setting your personal goals list. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to do? Did you know that most people don't achieve what they want because they have no idea what they want? And other people feel guilty answering the question, what do you really want? And they feel uneasy and guilty and unsettled by answering the question. So they say answer by saying, I don't know, and try to brush it off. So we definitely go deep into that. In this training, we do cover my personal goals. So we definitely will be covering that a little bit later. The third option is the breakthrough goals. What major goal on one huge milestone can you achieve? Can you reach? Can you check off? That will be kind of like a big, huge domino. Think about, if you, for instance, how life-changing achieving your breakthrough goals will be, and how many small little tiny goals it will knock out of the way. For instance, winning the lottery. That's not a goal, but let's just use that for an example. That's a huge life-changing achievement, and it will change how you operate your life, what you can and cannot do, and will definitely level up your status. A more realistic goal would be maybe getting a PhD or getting a bachelor's degree, or maybe raising $1 million in funding for a charity or nonprofit. When you have a huge major goal like that, it forces you to change who you are. It forces you to level up your life, your personal development skills, your mindset, your character, as well as the people that are around you. You become a completely different person. And the last technique is vision. Do you have a vision of where you want to go? What does that look like for you? They say without vision, the people will perish. So you need to have an idea on where you want to go so you can be moving and according with what you want. Now, we're going to start with day one, setting my personal goals, deciding what you want. Laws of attraction. When it comes to the laws of attraction, whatever you think about, talk about, fantasize about, or give attention to, you're going to attract more of it into your life. I'm gonna repeat that again. When it comes to the laws of attraction, whatever you think about, talk about, fantasize about, or give your attention to, you're going to attract more of it into your life. From this day forward, now that you're aware of how the laws of attraction work, I want you to become more mindful about the words that come out of your mouth. You need to do a self-audit or basically check yourself to see if what you're saying is in line with what you want. I'll repeat that again. You might need to check yourself to make sure that what you're saying out your mouth is in line with what you want. For example, you have people that's out here that have issues. This is a real life example. When it comes to people sharing an affiliate link or a referral code or something like that, you have people that get mad at you by sharing that affiliate link or sharing a referral code, and they will say things like nasty things like, oh, you just want me to buy it because so you can get paid. And at the same time, these people that are angry and mad have a business. They're in sales. They make their money by selling stuff. So it's like you can't sit there and have an issue and have disgust and be bad mouthing someone who's selling, when you actually are selling yourself. So by you talking negative about this person, you kind of like won't be able to have success in your own business because you bad mouthing somebody that's doing the same thing that you're doing. So it goes back to the laws of attraction. If you got an issue with something, guess what? You're going to attract people that got issues with selling. And this is why part of the reason most people aren't successful in business, because you're out there bad mouthing people that are selling. You can't attract what you despise. I repeat that again. You can't attract what you despise. Same thing with someone that's in a relationship. If someone's getting married or, engaged or having a child, and you have people gossiping about them, like who you think you are, you think you all that, a bag of shit, blah, blah, blah. That's why your man act like blah, blah, blah. Those people is just negative by they try to be a Debbie Downer or rain on somebody's parade that's having some type of success or achievement or have some type of happiness. And at the same time, look at their lives. It's exactly what they fussing and complain about. Because not only misery likes company, but it goes back to laws of attraction. What you talk about, what comes out of your mouth, what you focus on, what you give attention to, you're going to attract. So this is why I wanted to really harbor on this, because sometimes we subconsciously say things just to say things, and then we kind of like dismiss it like it's nothing. But I'm letting you know from here on out, and I'm going to be the person that's going to tell you, your words have power. So say what you mean what you say, and be mindful, because karma is real. What you put out there does come back. So do a self-check audit from here on out. From what are you saying? And is it in line with what you want? You can't sit there and say, I want a successful business, and at the same breath say, no one buys my product. You're contradicting yourself. And the same thing goes for positive and negative wording. Again, do a self-audit and check yourself to see what you're saying and if it's in line with what you actually want. Now, let's start the process of living the life that you do want. So step one, we're going to write down what you actually want to be, what you want to do, what do you want to have, and what do you want to own before you die? Yes, I said it. What do you want to do, have, be, and or own before you die? And when you put that urgency of, I want to do this before I leave this earth, you get clarity a little bit faster versus not thinking about, hey, I'm not going to be alive for long, respectfully. So inside of your download, and if you haven't, you can't find it, it's in the email where this link was at, you're going to see my goals list. This is a worksheet where you're going to decide what you want to do, have, be, or own before you die. What does success look like for you? I'll repeat that again. What does success look like for you? Not for someone else, not for Susie Crew, not for like Jenny and them and the Jones and them and your mama and them and your man and them. You, what does that look like for you? And I want you to really think about this from like the heart. Don't second guess or question any thoughts that come up to your mind. So when you start making your list, doubt will come up and you will question, can I really do that? Oh, that's not possible. Oh, I'm too late for that. Oh, I'm too old for that. Oh, I'm not young enough for that. Whatever BS is going to come up to your head, you need to just say, thank you for sharing. And if you need to say it out loud, to say it out loud and then write it down. Let your heart speak. Don't focus on the how will come later. Let's focus on what do you actually want. So in your sheet, we're going to write down your financial goals. What do you want your income, profits, net worth, investments, debt reduction, debt elimination, cash flow, or finances to be? So on your goal sheet, you're going to write down your 10 financial goals from 1 through 10. Here are some example questions to help you identify what you can write. How much money do you want to have in the future? How much do you want to invest towards your retirement? How much annual income do you want to make? If you're an entrepreneur, how much net profit would you like your business to earn? How much do you want in your bank account or your investment portfolio? And last but not least, what do you want your net worth to be? So I want you to stop right here. Don't pass go. Do not collect $200. Don't press play. Hit the pause button. Because one thing about me is I don't have losers on my team. I don't have losers or non-action takers opt into any of my stuff. We are action takers. We get results up in here in these streets, respectfully. And this isn't hard to do. We're just making a list of things that you already been thinking about, that you already wanted, that you already been eyeballing. So you're going to pause this video. And you're going to set a timer for 5 minutes. You can use Google, go to google.com and type in 5-minute timer and just hit go or use your cell phone. And in that 5 minutes, you're going to pull out the journal, go to the goals worksheet, and you're going to write down your 10 financial goals inside the journal. Do not proceed to the next step until this is done. Like I mentioned before, we do not allow people that are professional consumers. You consume, watch, take notes, but do nothing. And we are here in the Boss Lifestyle Society. We take action, we produce results. The way we produce results is by producing action. So this is an action. So you're going to pause this video. If you need to go back to the previous slides, you can rewind it to pause it to get the questions. But at the end of the day, write down what your financial goals are. Awesome. Now, we're going to write down our relationship goals. List the relationships and the quality of relationships you want in your life. So from spots 11 to should be about 20, write down your relationship goals. So here are some example questions to help you with that. Relationships add richness to your lives. So these connections include your spouse, partner, family, extended family, close friends, colleagues at work, and members of your community. How satisfying and rewarding do you want these relationships to be? So here we go again. You're going to pause the video. You're going to set that 5-minute timer, and you're going to take action. And you're actually going to write down the 10 relationship goals you have inside of your Living My Best Life journal. Do not proceed until it is written down, because what's written becomes real. You have to write things down. Don't keep it in your head. Don't sit there like, oh, I'm going to keep it in my head. I know what it is. No, you need to also have a visual of it written down on ink, because it comes to life. The subconscious mind will find a way to solve a problem or get a result done, but you have to show it. And I mean, like, literally, as you're watching this video and you're reading these slides, you have to write down your goals so your mind can read those slides, read the list, so it can work on figuring out how to get there. Remember I said, don't worry about the how? Remember I said, don't question yourself? So take action, because there's a reason you download this book. There's something in your life that's missing and you're not satisfied with. And if it's getting uneasy the older you get. So let's stop repeating history and do something differently. So pause the video and I'll wait. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we're going to move on. And last but not least, you're going to write down your recreation goals. List what you want to do in your free time for fun and for recreation. So for 21 on till the end, which is 30, because you do have the 14-day version versus the full 90-day version. You're going to write down what you want to do for fun. So here are some questions to help you answer your list. How do you want to balance your life with enjoyable things or relaxing things? What type of activities give you satisfaction and pleasure? What activities would you like to take up or spend time doing? So this can be dancing, traveling, spending time with family, going to concerts, shows. Maybe there's a hobby you want to do. Maybe there's an instrument you want to play, a place you want to visit, a skill you want to learn. Whatever it is, the sky is the limit. Your relaxation, your recreation time is time for you to detox from the world of your responsibilities and do things that are fun. It could be just hanging out with yours for a cocktail. Whatever brings you joy, write those things down. Here are some more examples: gardening, socializing, sports, getaways, art shows, or any other experiences you want. Now here we go. You're going to pause this video. You're going to set the timer for 5 minutes, and you're actually going to write down 10 recreational goals inside of your Living My Best Life journal. Do not proceed until this is done. Awesome. Now, I want you to value your wants. You're watching this and you download this journal because you know inside of your heart you deserve to have everything in your life exactly the way that you want it. And this is the first step towards getting there, by valuing what you want and writing them down. So I want you to ask yourself, do you tend to feel stuck with things in your life that you don't really want to do? Is there something you have been accepting or tolerating and not realizing that something better is actually available to you? What is it you really prefer instead? So as we wrap this up, I wanted to thank you so much for watching day 1 on Living My Best Life journal. I wanted to have a step-by-step guide to show you on how to actually use this journal. And if you haven't as of yet, we do have a limited time offer where if you upgrade and get the 90-day version of the Manifestation Journal, it does include more props and more things inside that the 14-day sample offers. Plus, you get the Money Manifestation Masterclass to go with it for free. So the Masterclass will show you how you can stop the self-sabotaging and limiting yourself with these false beliefs so you can release the brakes on your income. There's something stopping you from leveling up your life. And I'm telling you, when you have more income, you have more choices, you can do more things. So For a limited time, when you purchase the 90-day manifestation journal, you can get the masterclass for free as a free gift with purchase. Normally, I'll sell this masterclass for $297, but you get it for absolutely free when you get the 90-day version of this journal. So click the link in your email. Take the offer at the discounted rate, because when that countdown timer hits 0, that price will increase. And if you are watching this slide, it already has increased probably 1 or 2 times already in price. So don't miss out before the offer expires. So I want to thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you for day 2, and we're going to go over the next step that you need so you can design the life that you desire and deserve and start living the life that you want today. Take care. God bless, and see you tomorrow. Bye.